Let's find out who sold us out, right? And these scumbag attorneys took the majority of the money in this one. So were they, cutting a deal behind our backs? Doordash Settlement would pay a paltry $130 to workers instead of making them employees. Last year, DoorDash's CEO received one of the largest compensation packages of all time, over $400 million. And guess what these drivers are getting? $130 settlement. DoorDash is clearing a suite of class action lawsuits from Massachusetts and California off its plate, just as it marches ahead with extended battles in those states against employee classification. The company's proposed settlement for claimants in 11 cases results in a predictably lousy payout for workers who've been fighting for years for employee classification and minimum wage. Of the $100 million settlement fund, listen to this, $28 million has been allocated for lawyers and an estimated $130 for each dasher who makes a claim. $130 is a complete joke, a spokesperson for the labor rights campaign Gig Workers Rising told Gizmodo. It is truly a joke, right? DoorDash CEO Tony Zhu took home the scumbag took $413 million last year. They can afford to pay workers way more. Last year, Zhu received one of the largest CEO compensation packages of all time. That was that punk ass that stole your tips, right? He stole your tips. Meanwhile, DoorDash has earmarked approximately $61 million of its settlement for dashers. DoorDash will allocate $10,000 each to named plaintiffs who filed the suits. None of the lawyers, I would never take that money. He'd shove it up his ass. Tony Zhu can shove those $100 bills sideways up his arsehole. None of those lawyers contacted in those cases have responded to Gizmodo's request to confirm that the settlement on the site is authentic and it doesn't yet appear on the case docket. On Wednesday, DoorDash confirmed to Gizmodo that the linked site is a description of the settlement agreement, that some falls scandalously short of the request dashers had initially made. The settlement lumps together 2 ongoing suits and 8 pending ones under a 2017 case, Marco versus DoorDash, in which 3 dashers asked that the court force the company to give dashers employee status to which they are entitled under California Labor Code. So to those 3 people, how do you feel after years and years and years of fighting? You guys get $10,000. All the people that attach themselves to that class action get $130. Peanuts. It's not even peanuts, man. That's crumbs. They claim that they were owed work expenses, overtime pay, and minimum wage, among other forms of compensation. You got to question these law firms. Are they selling out? Are they settling just to get the big lump sum and they don't really care about the gig workers? We need real, authentic, truthful attorneys, not scumbags that are willing to sell us out.